Hi friend, it's Catherine Allendorf, Scrap Happy Cath, Creative Memories Independent Advisor in Brisbane, Australia, and we have another instructional video coming for you today. I do love your support. You can follow me on Facebook at Scrap Happy Cath. There is a page where I let you know about new product releases and specials and things that are happening with the Creative Memories community. And there is also a Scrap Happy Cath Facebook group, which is where I engage with my followers and I post challenges and to let you know what's happening with workshops and retreats and events, etc. I do love your support. You can shop with me at creativememoriesau.com/user/scraphappycath. So what I'm showing you today is a technique for a layout that I did at my workshop last week to make these cute little origami flowers. So this collection's absolutely beautiful. We use the Pringtime Soiree collection. I did do an unboxing video for this a couple of weeks ago. I'll just put the link down below for you, but you can see these beautiful springtime colours, the purples, lovely blues, greens, and the buttercup yellows coming through there, lovely pinks. So there are designer papers, stickers, a matte pack that you can see in the unboxing video, and I absolutely love these layered embellishments. And the fantastic thing is with their layered embellishments, this pack you get 2 of each layered embellishment, so do have a look at that on the website as well. They did sell out. They are back in stock now, so just take a moment to have a look at that if you like them. Before we go on with the video, I will just show you a couple of layouts that I've done using the Springtime collection and Springtime Soiree collection, and I will post these up to my Facebook page so that you can see them. So this is using the layered borders and these beautiful colours. They're lovely stickers. This is a matte pack that I've cut down, and I'll just show you one more layout just to give you some ideas using this collection. It's absolutely beautiful to work with. I have to say I got a little bit carried away making my demo pages for the workshop last week. So what we're doing today is working on this little origami flower. So to start with, we need to make the little petals, and then we assemble the flower. This is one that I've made earlier. I do suggest that you start larger and work your way down to a smaller flower, just so that you can practice the folds and get that under your belt before we go into making these smaller flowers, because they do get a little bit fiddly. Okay, I'm just going to pop that up to one side there. So to start with, you actually start with a circle. I know in origami we do tend to start with squares, but this one starts with a circle. You do need 7 circles cut. So for this size flower that I'm starting with, the large one, I'm using my custom cutting system from Creative Memories, using the largest circle, and I'm cutting it out with the blue blade. It really doesn't matter what size circle you use. You work with what's comfortable and what tools that you have, just as long as all the circles are the same size. That's all that really matters. Alright, so we'll just cut these out. I do have a couple that I've made earlier, so I'm just going to cut out 2 circles like that, and we'll put these to one side and we'll get started on these folds. Right, so you need to do this 7 times, so you will get plenty of practice. So to make this the petal for the flower, we start with our circle and we fold it in half, like so. Alright, then we just turn the flower over so that the horizontal edge is at the top, and we just fold it halfway and pinch the top, and then we unfold it. Okay, so we're not folding it all the way down. What we're doing is just working out where the halfway point is on that line, and then we fold the left side into the middle like that. So it's like a quarter fold. So we're folding it on the quarter line mark so the point comes into the halfway point. Okay, from there we open our flower out like this. We just run our fingernail from the top point corner down to the bottom corner here and fold the petal out. Like so, and that's our petal made. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and do that with the other one. I'll go through those instructions again. Okay, we fold our circle up in half, we turn it over, fold it halfway and lightly pinch just to get the center mark, and then we do a quarter fold along that horizontal line there. Okay, we fold that down. Now we make a fold from the top point down to the bottom point here. And that's our petal made. Okay, so when we're doing this, the most important thing is to have this the bottom fold here always going the same way, because this is what we're going to use to stick the flower down to itself. Okay, what you'll notice is we've got this back piece here. Okay, I'll show you what to do with that in a moment. So I've got a bunch of petals that I've made earlier. We'll pop them all here. As I said, you need 7 of these petals, and you just need your tape runner now. I'm using my repositionable tape runner. You can use your regular tape runner. You could use a glue stick if you really wanted to. Okay, so the first thing to do is just to glue down that bottom flap so it doesn't get in the way. I'm just going to fold it up underneath that petal there just to keep it out of the way. And we'll do that with the same with the other one I just made. We'll fold that up and pop it out of the way. With the smaller flowers that I made, I did find that this bottom flap got very bulky when I was trying to assemble my flower here. So what I actually did, and I'll do it now, what I actually did was cut that bottom piece off, and that removed the bulkiness from the middle of the flower. So you can go ahead and do that if you really want to, or you can just stick the bottom down like so, completely up to you. Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and assemble our flowers. So I'm going to just glue those bottom pieces down on all of these other petals. Okay, and then we just put some tape runner along this bottom side behind the petals. Okay, so when we come to assemble, we're not fiddling with our glue. We just run our tape runner up there like so. And this is the same regardless of what size flower you're making. Alright, so the next step is to start assembling our flower. So we get the rounded edge of the flower, and then we just tuck that in so that the center points meet and that bottom petal tucks in under the top petal. Okay, and then we just do the same. We work our way around the center of the flower like so, meeting at the middle. So you can see when we come to this bit, it can get quite fiddly. So that's why I do recommend that you start with a larger flower. Okay, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8. Oops, sorry guys. I'll just disassemble this one, and we'll just tuck that. Alright, and then we just tuck that last petal in under here. You just need a little bit of glue. Okay. perfect. And then you could put a jewel in the middle. So I've got little jewels that I've got from other little floral kits or card kits or whatever that I've popped in the middle there. You could just punch out a circle or cut out a circle, or what I've got from another card kit is just another little flower, and you can pop that into the center, and then that makes your flower. So pretty cute. I like it, and I hope you enjoyed that video. So so this is the final product again, so you can see the little flowers. I've made different sized circles that I started with, so they'll give you different sized flowers. Okay, alrighty, well that's all for today. As I mentioned, I am a Creative Memories Independent Advisor, and you can follow me on Facebook at Scrap Happy Kath. If you're watching me on YouTube, give me a like and subscribe, and you'll be able to see my videos as they're posted. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.